look straight over at Anglin and just beautiful view of the whole valley out in front of us, hidden up here in the hills. So we're on sort of steep slope of Spring Mountain. The bottom of the long, skinny piece of property running up the side of the mountain, the bottom is about 800 feet, the top's about 1,600. So right now, we're probably about 12. My grandparents moved here to this spot in 1943. It was an old goat farm at the time. They had some friends who lived up on the top of Spring Mountain. They used to spend the summer with them and camp out. I'm not even sure they had a house up there. And this place came up for sale. And they lived in San Francisco at the time. They wanted to get out of the city. I don't know that they really said we are setting out to make wine. They wanted to have somewhere to go on the weekends and in the summer. And found this place, brought their 2 kids. My father at the time was 4, I think, and his sister was probably an infant. Spent the first few years, which was during the war, so they couldn't really plant or do anything, just, enjoying themselves up here, staying. Actually, the way my father tells it, my grandmother was here with them by herself for, months-long stretches at a time with no car, no electricity, and no telephone.
My jaw is dropping
yes.
this very second. She was pretty tough.
Yeah, she was pretty tough. And they survived just fine. So, yeah, they survived the rattlesnakes just fine. Yeah, so then in about 47, 48, 49, they decided they really wanted to plant vines. And they knew they liked white Burgundies, and they thought, let's maybe take a go at planting what we like to drink. And thought maybe they wanted to plant all Chardonnay, but got some good, I think probably good advice to not put all their eggs in one basket, and ended up planting Chardonnay, Riesling, and Pinot Blanc. Planted probably 2/3 of what became the 40 total acres we had planted pretty early on. And first harvest was 1952. And have been making mostly white wines here on Spring Mountain ever since. Total property is 160, 40-ish planted. Yeah, a little less actually right now. Taken a couple out over the years, so. Mike Collini, who's the winemaker, who's been the winemaker since my grandfather died. They actually spent 4 years working together. My grandfather died in 1977, and Mike's been making the wine himself ever since. He's been up here a long time.
I'd say.
In these hills.
He gets down every now and then, though, right? I mean, he does.
Occasionally, he goes to town.
Yeah, nice.
He goes down to play bocce ball.
Well worth it.